Good morning, I am Aprila Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli holds virtual talks with Elon Musk. Musk briefs Oli on Starlink's benefits and facilities for Nepal's connectivity revolution. Rashtriya Swatantra Party Chair Lama and former DIG Chabilal Joshi face arrest, including 10 other individuals implicated in Sahara Cooperative Fund embezzlement and organized crimes. Russian President Putin wants to continue use of new hypersonic missiles towards Ukraine. Ukrainian President Zelensky urges international community to act, calls Russia's weapon testing an act of terror. And Al-Qadsiya defeats Al Nassr 2-1 in Saudi Pro League. Cristiano Ronaldo's side faces first loss of the season. Welcome back. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli had a conversation with Elon Musk, the world's richest American technology entrepreneur, on Facebook last night. Premier Oli has also shared a photo of the video chat on his Facebook wall. During this conversation, Oli extended his congratulations to the newly elected US President Donald J. Trump through Elon Musk. Trump has already appointed Musk as the head of the Department of Government Efficiency. Musk, who is also the owner of SpaceX, has recently expressed interest in launching Starlink, a satellite internet service in Nepal. In the virtual discussion, Musk provided Premier Oli with details about the potential benefits and concessions Nepal could receive if Starlink were to operate in the country. Starlink, which currently has more than 4 million users in more than 80 countries, has entered satellite-based internet service in India. However, foreign telecommunications companies are facing challenges in moving forward due to Nepal's policy, which restricts foreign investment to no more than 80% in the country. Now, arrest warrants have been issued against 10 individuals, including chair of Rashtriya Swatantra Party Lama and former DIG Chabilal Joshi, in connection with cooperative fraud case. Superintendent of Police Gautam Mishra from the Chitwan District Police Office confirmed that Judge Dayaram Dhakal of the Chitwan District Court authorized the arrest. The case stems from a supplementary complaint filed on Wednesday by 24 depositors of Sahara Chitwan Multipurpose Cooperative, naming 20 individuals, including Lamichane, as suspects. Now, CPN-UML has responded many of the questions raised on itself and the government through an assembly in the capital yesterday. The party organized a rally that turned in an assembly in the capital's Darbar Marg for what it calls an event to raise awareness against anarchy. Addressing the assembly, Prime Minister and party chair KP Sharma Oli said his own party and Nepali Congress, that otherwise are competitors to one another, had to join hands to protect democracy.
देशमा सुशासन ल्याउनका लागि सोची सम्झिकन प्रतिस्पर्धा स्थगित गरेर, देशको अवस्थालाई हेरेर, अधोगतिलाई हेरेर अर्थतन्त्रलाई ओह्रालो लगाइएको छ। देशको ढिकुटीमा पैसा छैन, ऋणै ऋण मात्रै छ, चल्ने अवस्था छैन, उद्योग धन्दा बन्द छन्, व्यापार बन्द छ, राजस्व उठ्दैन।
Premier Oli expressed reservations over the comments made ahead of his China visit, which he claimed will be fruitful. He also expressed commitment to maintain a balance with both the neighboring nations moving forward. He also clarified the rumors that he had investments in Cambodian telecom were false. The premier also added that it was not a positive move on behalf of the Nepal Electricity Authority to disrupt power supply to industries in order to collect outstanding amounts. He called it a move that took away jobs from the market during a time of economic crisis. Also addressing the Assembly, CPN-UML General Secretary Shankar Pokhrel said the party was ready to face any probe in cases where the party leaders have been alleged of involvement in, including Omni Giri Bandhu controversies, among others.
राजनीतिमा षड्यन्त्र कसरी गरिँदो रहेछ भन्ने कुराको दृष्टान्त अराजकताका विरुद्ध उभिँदाखेरि बदनाम गर्नका लागि त्यो गरिएको हरकतबाट हामी शिक्षा लिन सक्दछौं। पछिल्लो समय केही यस्ता विषयहरू उठाएर हाम्रो पार्टी र नेतृत्वमाथि प्रहार गर्ने गरिएको छ।
A rally that began from the capital's Bhadrakali went around New Road Gate, Beed Hospital and Ratna Park before turning into the assembly in Darbar Marg. Now, Kathmandu Metropolitan City has decided to impose a fine of 100,000 rupees on the ruling party CP and UML. Kathmandu Metropolitan City has issued a notice imposing a fine on the CP and UML citing environmental pollution caused by littering roads during the awakening meeting held yesterday. The latest states that the fine is being enforced under the Garbage Management Act 2068 and the Economic Act of Kathmandu Metropolitan City 2061 for polluting the environment while organizing a public meeting on the open road at Darbar Marg. The notice was signed by Leela Rajgacha, Police Inspector of Kathmandu Metropolitan City, and has directed the UML to pay the fine amount to the metropolis. Now it is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's today's question. What's your take on the Prime Minister's dissatisfaction towards the performance of governmental mechanism? Your options are A. No results to be satisfied about, B. Lack of support from officials, or C. Lapses on parts of the government itself. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now, once again, ruling alliance partners Nepali Congress and CP and UML have both agreed to not take loans under China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. At a time of heated discussions over whether Nepal should take grants or loans from China to implement BRI right ahead of Prime Minister Oli's China visit, the Premier himself has announced that the government will not accept loans to implement the project.
हामी सकेसम्म कतैको पनि ऋण लिन चाहदैनौं। अहिले हाम्रो ऋण लिने, ऋण थुपार्ने त्यस प्रकारको मनस्थिति छैन, अवस्था पनि छैन। तर हामीले उत्पादन बढाउनु परेको छ। आफ्नो उत्पादन कसरी बढाउन सकिन्छ? निराश हुने कुरा होइन, हामी आशावादी भएर आफू जाग्नु पर्यो।
Nepali Congress had previously officially stated that the government should only take projects from China that comes in the forms of grants. A discussion program was held between economists and foreign affairs experts in Parliament building in New Baneshwar yesterday, where Nepali Congress concluded that the Prime Minister during his upcoming China visit should not accept any projects under BRI that come in the form of loans. The party also concluded no new agreements should be signed unless Chinese government fulfills the previous agreements. At another event in Janakpur, Nepali Congress leader Bimalendra Nidhi opined there would not be new agreements under BRI during Prime Minister Oli's upcoming China visit.
हामीले BRI हुँदैन पनि भनेको छैनौं। मैले पनि समझदारी पत्रमा त्यसबेला MOU हस्ताक्षर गरे हो। त्यो हस्ताक्षरमा खाली लगानी, कनेक्टिभिटी, प्राविधिक सहयोगका कुराहरू छन्। अब चाहिँ कस्तो सहयोग गर्ने भन्ने कुरा आउँदाखेरि हामी के चाहन्छौं भने कनेक्टिभिटीको कुरा आउँदा सुरुमा सडकमा अनुदान सहयोग दिनु पर्यो। अनुदान नै धेरै प्रतिबद्धता चाहिँ चिनिया सरकारले गरेको कयौं वर्षदेखि कार्यान्वयन भएको छ, त्यसलाई कार्यान्वयन गर्नु पर्यो।
नेपाली कांग्रेसको सुरुदेखि नै आधिकारिक निर्णय छ कि चीनबाट हामीले BRI प्रोजेक्ट अन्तर्गत दिने कुनै पनि विकासको कुराहरूको सन्दर्भमा अनुदान मात्रै लिन्छौं, लोनमा हामी जाँदैनौं। मूल विषय त्यही हो। हामीले हाम्रो तर्फबाट शेरबहादुरजीले र पार्टीले प्रधानमन्त्री ओलीजीलाई भनिसक्नु भएको छ कि चीन जाँदाखेरि अनुदान बाहेक लोनमा सही नगर्ने भनेर।
Yesterday's meeting came at a time when the ruling partners had been divided over BRI issue and ahead of Prime Minister Oli's China visit. Nepali Congress stance on BRI had left the Premier in a difficult position as CP and UML was previously open to taking projects in either grants of concessional loans as per necessity. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in several provinces, how can rallies and assemblies be staged without affecting movements of the general public? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सडकमै चाहिँ आन्दोलन अब आमसभाहरू नगरेर तपाईको खुला ठाउँमा कुनै ठाउँमा गएर गरिदिए राम्रो हुन्थ्यो।
सोशल मिडियाहरूमा पनि प्रदर्शन गर्न सक्छौं। यदि फिजिकल रूपमै उपस्थित भएर प्रदर्शन गर्न परेको खण्डमा चाहिँ हामीले सार्वजनिक ठाउँ र खुला ठाउँलाई छानेर प्रदर्शन गर्यौं भने उपयुक्त हुन्छ।
सबै जनता मिल्न पर्यो हैन, एकमत हुनु पर्यो, एकमत हुनु पर्यो। उसको पार्टी भएपछि दुःख पाउने कारण त्यही हो के।
मौन जुलुसहरू गर्न सकिन्छ, कालोपट्टि बाँधेर विरोध देखाउन सकिन्छ।
कतिपय आन्दोलन पेन डाउनका कुरा रहन्छन् भनेपछि कतिपय चाहिँ मौन अवधिमा गएर कार्यालयमा बसेर पनि धरना दिने कार्य हुन्छ।
नागरिकहरूको सहजताको लागि राज्यले निश्चित मापदण्ड बनाइदिने, निश्चित क्षेत्रहरूलाई तोक्दिने जहाँ उसले आफ्नो विरोधहरू शान्तिपूर्ण विरोधको लागि आफ्नो मागहरू राख्न पाउने व्यवस्था गर्ने, जहाँ दमन पनि हुँदैन।
नागरिकले शास्ति हुने गरी चाहिँ विरोध गर्नु भएन। सरकारले ठाउँ चाहिँ निश्चित ठाउँहरू चाहिँ तोकिदिनु पर्यो जहाँ गएर विरोध गर्न सकोस्।
ज्ञापन पत्रको मार्फतबाट गर्दै गएको भए राम्रो हुन्छ।
धरना गर्ने यही ठाउँ हो, स्पेशली ठाउँ बनाएर अनि त्यही सजिलो हुन्छ
जहाँ नागरिकहरूलाई दैनिक काममा चाहिँ अवरोध आउँदैन। जस्तै सार्वजनिक स्थलहरूमा उहाँहरूले चाहिँ प्रदर्शन गर्दाखेरि उपयुक्त हुन्छ।
टेलिभिजन मार्फत या रेडियोहरू मार्फत जनतासँग पुर्याउनका लागि या पत्रपत्रिकाहरू मार्फत आफूले भन्न खोजेको कुरा के हो, आफ्नो कुरा के हो, त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ त्यसरी गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नागरिकलाई पनि शास्ति पनि नहुने।
सामाजिक सञ्जालको प्रयोग गरेर थोरै समयमा धेरैलाई चाहिँ सूचना दिने गरी प्रदर्शन र मेसेज फ्लो गर्न सकिन्छ।
Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that the use of the new hypersonic Oreshnik Hazeltree missile launched towards Ukraine will continue. In an unscheduled TV address, the Russian leader said the Oreshnik missile could not be intercepted and promised to carry out more tests, including in combat conditions. Russia has a stock of powerful new missiles ready to be used, Putin has said a day after his country fired a new ballistic missile at the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. He also informed about the start of serial production of the Hazeltree missile. The new missile used by Russia is said to be capable of hitting its targets at a speed of 2.5 to 3.5 kilometers per second. The war has flared up further after Ukraine recently used a long-range missile provided by the West against Russia. Putin says the Oreshnik missile was fired at Ukraine in response to Ukraine's counterattack. He has made it clear that the main purpose of the new missile used towards Ukraine is to keep the US and the West away from the Ukrainian war. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that they are working on developing a new type of air defense to counter new threats after Russia deployed a new medium-range missile in Ukraine's 33-month war. Zelensky, speaking via video last night, said that testing new weapons for the purpose of terror in another country is an international crime and has also called for a new global serious response to prevent Russia from expanding the war. Likewise, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said that the war could end today if Putin gives up aggression. He also said that Putin should not be allowed to win the war. Now, moving on, Canada, which expelled 6 Indian diplomats over allegations they were involved in a plot against Sikh separatists, denied it had evidence Prime Minister Narendra Modi was linked to violence on Canadian soil. The Canadian Foreign Ministry last month alleged Amit Shah, considered the number 2 in Modi's government, was behind a campaign of intimidation in Canada. Ottawa says it has evidence linking Indian government agents to the 2023 murder of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nizar in Canada. This week, the Globe and Mail newspapers said Canadian security agencies believe Modi knew about the violent plots, and said Foreign Minister Subramanyam Jaishankar and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval were also in the loop.